The watch world right now is absolutely exploding with amazing new watches that look incredible, work perfectly, and don't cost your entire life savings. We're talking about watches with solar power that never needs batteries, super tough watches that survive anything, and beautiful dress watches that make people think you're rich. From affordable beater watches you can wear anywhere to fancy watches for special occasions, 2026 has something cool for everyone who loves watches. These aren't boring old people watches. These are modern, stylish timepieces that look great on social media and get compliments from everyone who sees them. Let's count down the 10 absolute coolest watches you can actually go buy today. Number 10, Casio G-Shock GA-B2100 Casioak. The Casio G-Shock Casioak costs only $150, and it's the slimmest G-Shock ever made at just 11.8 meters thin, which is crazy for a super tough watch. This watch looks like the expensive Royal Oak luxury watch, but costs 100 times less and is actually tougher and more practical for daily wearing. The octagonal shape looks super stylish and modern, making it work perfectly with both sportswear and nice clothes for different occasions and events. The watch has Bluetooth that connects to your phone, letting you adjust settings easily through an app and always keeping perfect time automatically. The 200-meter water resistance means you can swim, shower, and do water sports without ever worrying about damaging or breaking your watch. Instagram is absolutely filled with people posting their Casioaks because they photograph so well and look way more expensive than they actually cost. The watch comes in tons of different colors, including all black, white, clear, and special editions that collectors love buying and collecting together. Kids understand this, like getting designer sneakers at regular sneaker prices. You get the cool look without the crazy expensive price tag. The carbon core guard makes it super tough while keeping it thin, which seemed impossible before Casio invented this new technology completely. Number 9. Seiko 5 Sports GMT SSK 001. The Seiko 5 Sports GMT costs $450, and it has GMT function that tracks 2 time zones at once, which usually costs thousands in expensive watches. This watch lets you see what time it is at home and in another country simultaneously, which is super useful for traveling or talking to friends overseas. The watch comes in amazing colorways, including Pepsi, red and blue, and other combinations that look really cool and photograph amazingly well on Instagram. The automatic movement winds itself when you wear it, and you can see all the gears moving through the clear back, which looks super cool. The 100-meter water resistance handles swimming and water activities, and the rotating bezel helps you track a 3rd time zone if you need that. The variety of colors means you can pick your favorite style, and some people even buy multiple colors to match different outfits and occasions. YouTube watch channels are going crazy about this watch because it brings GMT complications to affordable prices that normal people can actually buy easily. Kids get this like having a watch that tells time in 2 countries at once. Super useful for video gaming with friends in different time zones. Number 8. Citizen Tsuyosa Automatic NJ75081L. The Citizen Tsuyosa costs $400, and it looks like a vintage luxury watch from the 1960s, but with modern reliability and quality inside. This beautiful watch has a domed crystal that curves on top, making it look super classy and elegant like expensive vintage watches collectors pay thousands for. The sunburst dial changes color in different lighting, sometimes looking dark and sometimes bright throughout the day, which makes it really interesting to look at. The automatic movement winds itself when you wear it, and the clear back lets you see all the gears and springs moving, which is mesmerizing. The 40.5 meter size fits perfectly on most wrists without being too big or too small, making it comfortable for all-day wearing without issues. The watch can go 200 meters underwater, which is way more than vintage-looking watches usually handle, proving it's tough despite the elegant appearance. The variety of colors, including navy blue, champagne, and green, makes each one unique and special for different style preferences and tastes. Kids understand this like wearing your grandpa's cool vintage watch, but it's actually brand new and won't break or stop working unexpectedly. The day-date display shows both the day of the week and date number, making it super practical for keeping track throughout school weeks. Number 7. Orient Kamasu RAAA Xiaozhou 1B. The Orient Kamasu costs only $275, and it looks almost identical to dive watches costing 10 times more from luxury Swiss brands. This dive watch has 200-meter water resistance, which means it's a real professional dive watch that meets official safety standards for actual diving. The sapphire crystal is super hard and doesn't scratch easily, staying perfectly clear even after months of rough wearing and outdoor activities. The automatic movement is made by Orient themselves, in-house, showing they're a real watch company that knows how to make quality movements properly. The 120-click bezel rotates with satisfying clicks and helps you time things, and it's built tough so it doesn't break easily from accidents. The highly luminous dial glows super bright in the dark for hours, making it easy to see the time at night or underwater. The watch comes in different colors, including black, blue, and red, giving you options to match your personal style and wardrobe preferences. Kids get this like finding a video game that's just as good as expensive games, but costs way less smart buying for the same fun. The day-date complication shows what day it is, which is useful for keeping track during busy school weeks and weekends. Number 6. Casio Oceanus OCW T200S. The Casio Oceanus costs $1,600, and it's made from titanium that's super light and never scratches, making it perfect for fancy occasions and daily wearing. The watch receives radio signals from towers around the world that tell it the exact perfect time automatically, so it's never wrong ever at all. The solar charging means you never change batteries or wind it up. It charges from any light, including room lights and sunlight throughout the day. The titanium bracelet feels amazing and smooth on your wrist, and it's polished so perfectly it looks like liquid metal or a mirror reflecting everything. The sapphire crystal is super hard and doesn't scratch no matter what you bump into, keeping the watch face perfectly clear always. The Bluetooth connects to your phone, letting you adjust settings easily and making sure the time is always perfectly accurate no matter where you travel. The slim design slides under dress shirt sleeves perfectly, making it work great for school, sports, and fancy events without looking too bulky. Kids understand this like having a watch that gets updates from space to always show perfect time versus clocks that you must manually fix. Number 5. Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB 121. The Seiko Alpinist costs $700, and it has a compass built into the rotating bezel that actually helps you navigate when hiking in the woods. The beautiful green dial looks super cool and unique, way more interesting than boring black watches that everyone else has and wears every day. The watch can go 200 meters underwater, making it tough enough for swimming, snorkeling, and all water adventures you might have during vacations. The automatic movement winds itself, and the clear back lets you see all the gears moving inside, which looks really cool and fascinating. The watch comes with both leather strap and fabric NATO strap, giving you two completely different looks in one single purchase for various occasions. The compass bezel actually works with real compasses to help you find directions when you're lost or exploring outdoors and hiking trails. Instagram outdoor accounts love posting pictures of the Alpinist in nature settings because it photographs so beautifully with mountains and forests behind it. Kids get this like having an adventure watch with actual useful features instead of just a plain watch that does nothing special for outdoor activities. Number 4. Citizen Promaster Diver BN015109L. The Citizen Promaster costs under $300, but it's a real professional dive watch that meets the same safety standards as $9,000 Rolex Submariners. The 200-meter water resistance and ISO certification mean this watch is officially approved for professional scuba diving and underwater work safely. The solar power charges from any light and runs forever without batteries, while expensive dive watches need servicing costing 800 baht every few years. The blue and black colors look super cool and photograph really well, making people think you're wearing an expensive luxury dive watch. The glow-in-the-dark markers shine super bright for hours, making it easy to see the time underwater at night during diving adventures. Professional dive instructors actually use this cheap citizen for real diving instead of expensive Swiss watches because it works just as well. The rotating bezel has 120 clicks and helps you time your dives safely, and it's built tough so it won't break from bumps. Kids understand this like both bikes getting you to school equally well, so why pay way more for the expensive one that does the same job? Number 3. Tudor Black Bay 58. The Tudor Black Bay 58 costs $3,800 and it looks almost identical to Rolex Submariner, but costs way less and is actually available to buy immediately. This vintage-style dive watch has perfect 39mm size that fits way better on normal wrists than big bulky watches that look too large. The watch uses Tudor's own movement with 70-hour power reserve, meaning it runs for almost 3 days without wearing or winding it up. The vintage-inspired design with aluminum bezel looks more authentic and cool than modern ceramic bezels that try too hard to look perfect and new. The 200-meter water resistance is identical to Submariner for actual diving, and the movement quality is essentially the same as expensive Rolex watches. The gilt dial details and snowflake hands create unique character that makes this more interesting than boring Submariners everyone else has and wears. The bracelet quality is excellent with tool-free micro-adjustment, making it super easy to get perfect fit throughout the day as wrists change. Kids get this like getting almost the same quality car for half the price. Smart people choose the better deal every single time. Number 2. Grand Seiko Snowflake SBGA 211. The Grand Seiko Snowflake costs $5,800 and uses spring drive technology that makes the second hand glide smoothly like flowing water instead of ticking. No other watch can make the second hand move this smoothly. It looks like time itself is flowing past in real time, which is mesmerizing. The watch is accurate to 1 second per day, which is about 8 times better than the most expensive Swiss chronometer watches available. The dial looks like fresh snow on Japanese mountains with beautiful texture that changes appearance in different lighting throughout day and evening. The polishing is so perfect it looks like a liquid mirror without any distortion. Honestly better than Rolex finishing that costs way more. The titanium makes it super light and comfortable all day, while heavy steel watches hurt your wrists during long wearing sessions throughout days. Kids understand this like comparing a smooth electric car to a jerky regular car. The Grand Seiko just feels more advanced and futuristic. Number 1. Casio G-Shock MRG B5000. The Casio G-Shock MRG B5000 costs $4,000 and it's the coolest G-Shock ever made with full titanium construction and luxury finishing throughout. This premium G-Shock is basically indestructible with special hardening that makes it impossible to scratch no matter what you do to it during daily activities. The finishing is so shiny and perfect it looks like expensive jewelry, proving that G-Shock can make luxury watches when they want to. The watch receives radio signals for perfect time automatically, while mechanical luxury watches lose seconds every day and need constant adjustment to stay accurate. The solar charging means it runs forever without any maintenance needed ever, while luxury watches need expensive servicing costing 1,000 plutto every few years. The sapphire crystal is super hard and never scratches, and the watch survives drops that would completely destroy any luxury Swiss watch instantly. The Bluetooth connects to your phone for modern features that old-fashioned luxury watches can't do at all in any price range. Kids get this like having armor that's also super stylish. You don't have to choose between protection or looks because you get both.